Chapter 1021 was a really good chapter that not only had some fan theories come to life, but also it was centered around some really dope Robin developments that us as the fandom have been fiending for the longest time. This might even turn out to be a lot of people's favorite Tobiruppo fight, including myself, for a magnitude of reasons. But before I get into the nitty gritty of the chapter, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you're new to help me get a step further of reaching my goal of 1,000 subs. Now let's get into it. So as you guys may know, just like every other Tobiruppo fight, the bulk of the chapter was the face-off. And today's face-off is Black Maria versus My Girl Robin. Early on before this fight actually started, you could tell that Oda had something planned out for Robin, just based off of him hinting about her former dark side a few chapters ago. But to be completely honest, I didn't expect anything like this. The beginning of this fight pretty much went how you would expect it to. We see Robin using her new ability and her larger body to try and hold down Black Maria, but it almost immediately backfires and Black Maria hurts one of her serpent arms while defending herself. From the cut she gave Robin, she immediately knew that whatever would happen to that giant body and those multiple arms, it would happen to Robin's actual body. Which, by the way, we already knew that as readers, but it's good that Oda threw that in there for consistency. Not everyone who fights the Straw Hats should know the core details of their abilities, so it's better to see them learn and work it out as they fight. But yeah, knowing that Robin has essentially made herself a huge target, Black Maria turned the tables on her by attacking her arms and then surprising her with the poison in her spider legs. Once Robin pulls her arms back to avoid being damaged any further, Black Maria used her Maria webs to bind her arms and leave her wide open and defenseless. It was pretty much a complete offensive takeover on Black Maria's side, and for the most part, that's pretty much how she fights. From what I can tell, she goes on a relentless barrage of dangerous attacks until you fall right into her trap, which is very spider-like. This leads to Black Maria pouncing on top of Robin with her brass knuckles, and I'm not gonna lie, she gave her the business. Haymakers after haymakers. I was actually feeling kinda bad seeing her get beat like that, although I was kinda glad that this is happening because, well, she hasn't had a serious fight in a long time, so it's good to see her actually get damaged for once. But even when she released her giant clone and tried to adjust, Black Maria just adjusted along with her. I am curious about one thing though, before I move on. Did that spider just spit fire? I'm actually tempted to Google fire spitting spiders, but I doubt I'll find anything. Regardless, Black Maria set her webs on fire and taunted Robin again. Not only did she say she wouldn't be able to bloom in this fire, but she also basically said that her failed attempt to clean up the failure of Sanji's failure was a failure. That was a lot of unnecessary use of the word failure, but whatever. Even Brooke knew that she messed up by doing this. But wait, I did not expect Robin to get a training flashback. No, that's a lie. I did expect her to get a training flashback. I didn't expect it to be with Sabo and Koala. And they were actually suggesting that she learned their fighting styles. The Dragon Claw fighting style and the Fishman Karate fighting styles. And what she does is basically learn the basics of those techniques so that she could enhance her own fighting style using her palms and understanding the core of a target. And we actually already got a bit of this, a small hint, in Fishman Island, which I completely overlooked. Like I said, I never thought nothing of it, but you know, that's Oda for you. Seeing Robin use Fishman Karate to bring the roof down and put out the fire was crazy enough, but wait until you hear the rest of this. Robin transformed her giant body into a new demonio demon form with horns, giant wings, and fangs. And she actually looks mad hype, but at the same time, she looks mad creepy. She actually looks creepy. I wouldn't want to see that at nighttime outside, like literally. That is horrific. Now I understand what Oda was doing this whole time with the atmosphere. You can't really tell because it's in manga format. Everything is black and white. But this whole time we're supposed to be getting this dark haunted house feel from Black Maria and her abilities. But the thing that Oda wanted to show us is that the true monster in this whole fight was definitely Robin. This whole fight in the anime is going to be completely different than in the manga, I imagine. And I can't wait for it. Especially with as well as the anime has been doing. Robin is truly embodying the name of the demon child. And she doesn't mind that because she has friends who hold her dear and value her. Kind of reminds you of the Chopper situation back in Fishman Island when he was talking to Zoro. He basically stated that he wanted to become a monster. It didn't even matter that he didn't have his human form anymore, as long as it means that he could help Luffy. And I love that trait of the Straw Hats. Nakama mentality at its finest. But yeah, Robin basically ends this fight with the craziest clutch that you'll ever see. This crazy jacuzzi clutch. And right after she takes out Black Maria, Brook does his thing and cuts down all of her subordinates. This was definitely one of my favorite Tobiropo fights. And that's saying something because I've really enjoyed the other ones. In the comment section, let me know yours. And now we end this chapter with a fan theory that I thought actually had got debunked. The aging up of Momonosuke. He's actually asking Shinobu to age him up so that he can do more, I guess with his dragon form and with an older body. The only problem is that he won't be able to change himself back, and his mind probably won't mature. So there's that. But I guess at the same time, he's technically supposed to be like 28 anyway, so I don't know. I actually thought that it was stated that Shinobu couldn't use her ability on people. Maybe that was something else that I'm not remembering correctly, but I'll probably go back and look. Regardless, I'll be doing a video on the topic probably before the release of the next chapter. But in the meantime, let me know your thoughts about it. Oh, and also, I should mention that Luffy got more food from Caribou because he was storing a lot of it in his body. Which, by the way, I called if you check out my last week's review. My future sight is completely unmatched. I be trying to warn you guys, but y'all don't listen. But yeah, this was an excellent chapter in my opinion. Make sure you guys click that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Comment your favorite part of the video down below, and don't forget to click that notification bell to stay up to date with my latest content. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace!